world is ruling by Shao Kahn. 80% out of 100 is kind. Really don't care about time. Bitter like lime. Make a short victory mine. Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's your girl Taj, aka Coco Bone, coming at you with another reaction video, hunty. Yes, honey. Tonight's reaction is going to be to something very interesting. This is in regards to Takeoff passing away, and this video is called Message to Hip Hop Artists from a Former Record Executive. So this is very interesting, and the message that he has, I'm pretty sure is going to be powerful, because unfortunately when it comes to my people, we only listen to the massa when the massa is white, you know what I'm saying, and they get right to it, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't mean to be, you know, bitchy like that, but it's really some real shit, and I'll get more deeper into it at the end of the video. So let me go ahead and get my screen recorder set up, and without further ado, let's get into this reaction, shall we?
Seeing that a rapper from Migos died, I just wanted to go ahead and make a video about something I had a unique experience in. So I directed a bunch of rappers, people like Gucci Mane, Snoop Dogg, Lil Yachty, the list goes on and on and on, okay? I learned a lot of things, and I have left the industry largely over my political beliefs, but there is something I want to impart to people to hopefully, make some sort of change happen. So I have a challenge to rappers, and I know some of you still follow me. I know a bunch of the celebrity blogs still follow me from trying to get news from music videos and things like that. So here's the truth. The truth is this: a bunch of young black male rappers keep dying. You know who's not dying? Record executives. The record executives that push for them to continue to make songs and create a culture that is obsessed with death, drugs, and sex. Period. The industry is obsessed with it, but those record executives, they're not dying because they don't push this culture on their own people. But they're encouraging you to push it on yours, and they're paying you handsomely to do it.
Wow.
The reality is, I know a lot of you. A lot of you are good people. You're family guys. You're not the image that you put out there to the world. Why? Why don't you be the example? Stand up. I challenge you. Be the example. Make music about the culture you want to see. Don't just get online today and talk about how, whenever a rapper makes it, his own people take him down. Don't just make those videos. Don't be sad. Don't rest in peace. None of that stuff. Be the change you want to see. Inspire it in your community. Reach out to other rappers and say, we have to stop. We're being used. You've been used for a long time. They create this paradigm to make you believe that you're so important and your celebrity status is worth so much, but in truth, you're a pawn in their game, and you always have been. The government has wanted to hold down communities of people in different ways through different methods for a very long time. Their method in the black community has been to use entertainment to create a culture obsessed with death, drugs, sex, and money, so that they could create a false paradigm of what happiness and what success really was. And in doing so, they created a world that also made people more dependent on government, and as a result, gave themselves more power. The record executives that push you to do this, to go and continue to profit off the backs of your work, they're in cahoots with the elite. They're in cahoots with the government. They want you to think you're important, but in truth, you're just doing their dirty work for them, so stop.
Yes.
They've empowered you in ways that are real. You have an audience. You have platforms. You have the ability to make change. So go against the grain together. They're more afraid of you all together standing up and creating a new culture that's built around family, faith, freedom, doing the right thing, valuing life, than they are of anything else. So I challenge you, use your power to do the right things.
Yes.
If you continue to do the same thing you've done, more rappers like this are going to die. Yep. How many have to die before you change the culture? And let me tell you something else. There's a reason the record labels pay us more to do rap videos. They don't tell you that, do they? Do they tell you that they pay us more to do your videos? Because they do. They do it because they know it's more dangerous. They do it because they know it's more difficult. And they do it because, frankly, there's a lot of money laundering involved. Those labels wash a bunch of money through We don't do it, but we know the labels are doing it 100%. Okay, they're then taking the money off the top end, and you see on your royalty check, oh, they spent $150,000 on this video. Did they? Because we didn't see $150,000. Okay, and to who? Their friend's company? A lot of times that's the case. Same thing with insurance companies. They charge us more to insure your videos. And it's because they know the culture that's been created. They know that the only possibility of a music video being shot up is on a rap video. And that's the truth. So change the culture. You have the power. Your people deserve it.
Amen.
You guys.
Wow, what a powerful video, you guys. That was we need to hear that, you know what I'm saying? Let me end my screen recorder right there. Shout out to Zay Speak Truth for this video. I gladly appreciate you, my guy. But anyway, I am sick and tired of my people, and particularly black people, always never knowing their power and the influence that they have basically over the whole entire planet Earth. The black culture is the #1 culture that's in. The black music, black genres, hip-hop music, R&B music, hell, pop music nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything that us black people touch, it turns gold. But we don't realize that. Everyone else seen that what we touch turned gold, but in our eyes, it just turned into copper. You know what I'm saying? Instead of us realizing that it's gold. And the point I'm trying to get at is, I'm just tired of black people always never taking these type of issues very seriously. We talk about it. Some people even make memes about it. Black people make jokes about certain serious situations. Not saying that anybody made jokes about takeoff passing, but it's like I notice, like, whenever that there is a black person that wants to stand up, they want they black people to support behind them and boycott certain platforms, you know, have a strike against certain platforms. We don't never take it serious until the good old white man tells us to do it. And every time the white man comes in, we just get the kick in and do what he say. Like, we gotta stop that coon slave mentality bullshit, yo. When is black people gonna keep this same energy for other races but never for our own people? When are we going to stop being puppets for the white man? When is it going to stop? Because the more that we just follow along suit with the higher up, which is a white man, and we go with his way of promotion for our brand, and our brand for our black people is lust, drugs, and money, and guns. Those 4 things, 4 terrible things. 4 sinful things. But we go along with it, and what happens every time we go along with it? Somebody ends up dying again. This is for the black communities and the Spanish communities. More so the black. Is a lot of young black men that have died left and motherfucking right. And it's to the point where I can't even teach my young black son to whoop another guy's ass himself, because I'm afraid that if my son takes the first punch, hell, I'm afraid that if my son gets into a heated argument with another guy, he might just get shot, because we live in a generation full of punks. What happened to the days of real men talking stuff out? What happened to the days of men not killing somebody or pulling out a gun because the guy said something he didn't like, or, you know, oh, well, the guy had punched me in the face and we started to fight? You're supposed to fight. You're a guy. It's okay to have a fist fight. But nowadays, for the men, not more so the women. The women, we still have fist fights. Well, some of us, because there's others with razors and guns in their purse, or we're not going to get into that. We're talking about the men right now. For the black youth, for the black men, it's more of y'all with guns than anything. Okay? And it's getting to a point where I have to now tell my son, as he's getting older, you have to walk away from verbal arguments. You only attack if someone is attacking you. If they're coming in arm's reach and they physically hit you, you have to whoop their ass. Because now you have every right to defend yourself because they hit you first. But we live in a time now where if my son takes the first swing, because I was going to teach him, yo, anybody come within arm's reach, anybody liable to get smacked. But I can't teach him that now, because if he takes the first hit at a guy, the guy might have a gun And then pow pow, and then I get some disturbing just news that I don't even want to think about. I can't even think about that. But the point that I'm trying to get to is we got to start to make a difference. Stop following suit, black people. You have so much passion, so much strength towards other things, towards your own community. But where is this strength and passion towards non-black people? It's crazy because I talked about this very same thing in my Naruto video. It's called The Cycle of Hatred. I'm going to leave that at the end of this video in the annotations. Y'all make sure to go check out that video. But it's a very good message of that video. And the message was, you know, Naruto was trying to kill this villain. So Naruto told the villain, like, I'm gonna kill you for killing my people. But then the villain was like, well, okay, you'll be noble for killing me, but are you noble? Because if you think about it, you're doing the same thing that I did. So that don't make you really noble if you kind of think about it. How am I the villain or the bad one, but you're about to repeat what I just did that was bad? And that was a very great message because it immediately made me thought about the black community. We sit up here and we're quick to get the goons on Tyrone. We're quick to get the goons on Shaniqua, but we're not quick to get the goons on Bob or Elizabeth for calling us the N-word, for manipulating us, for making us believe that we're less than when we're more than. The white culture has always been a little bit envious of us. And that's just my opinion. I said what I said. I don't care who's offended. But the white culture has always loved our black style. They love our black music. They love our black food. They love everything about the black culture but our black asses. And we continue to this day to want to be accepted by them. We continue to this day to want to follow after their every move, their every lead. And we continue to this day, most importantly, to hurt our very fucking own. Take that same fan base and stop rapping about bullshit and take your shit and do something good with it. This is why I've been more into my YouTube versus my music. Do I still love doing my rap music? Absolutely. But will you catch me making a lot of drill music? No, the fuck you will not. Because I'm not promoting death. We get enough of that on a day-to-day basis. You're not going to have me promoting sex or lust. We get enough of that on a day-to-day basis. And I don't mean to be having like such a long rant, but I'm very passionate about this topic because I am sick and fucking tired of seeing my young black men or older black men get killed over nothing. Black men deserve to grow old as well. It's not fair that our black men are getting gunned down over completely idiotic small things that could have simply been talked out and moved the fuck on. You either going to agree to agree or agree to disagree as men, and you keep it the fuck pushing. I don't need to have a penis with balls to understand that. I don't. Take heed to what this man was talking about. I hope you guys took a learning lesson from that message and just do better. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, show your girl some love. Help your girl get to 3,000 subs. Make sure to leave some suggestions down in the comment section down below. And please give me a big thumbs up, for it helps to push my videos further out into the algorithm. I'm out this bitch. Deuces. We live in the world that's extremely so cruel. Hitting below the belt, man, that's not cool. My feelings is numb to the point where I got a fork and I'm just eating this sauce like it's food. Bitch, when I'm corny and ain't gonna be shit. Bitches is hoping I die when I'm sick. I might as well go to the sex store to buy me a strap on to wear cause they all on my dick. Worry about me and what I just do. Worry about me and what I just said. The audience look at your life as a boo. A fake ass bitch snake when the real skin have shed.